Anyway, you got all the parts ordered?
Yeah.
Quit complaining about the price.
I didn't complain any more than you did.
I'm the one that should really complain.
Hello, Bill.
Hello.
Hey, N60Y. There he is, N6BYH and the group, K6MI. Hey, K6MI, N6BYH, and was that Bill and Visalia?
Yeah, N6BYH, A6S. Yeah, I didn't come back quick enough there, Mike. Anyway, how's everything going? I get my antenna probably down a little bit farther. Might be better, I don't know. Maybe it's worse here. The wrong antenna. That might make a difference. I'm pointed due north. I'll bring it over a little towards Fresno. I don't know if it'll be better or worse. N6BYH, A6S. Go ahead, Mike.
I think I doubled with you. Yeah, you sound good. About an F9 here, and I'm pointed in the general direction, so I think you sound okay.
Yeah, your F9 here is super strong, no problem. Yeah, we're puffing. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. About hitting peaks of 900 watts. I don't believe it.
Wow, that sounds really good. And hello to you, John, K6MI.
Everybody's sounding good here. W6PE.
Another big signal, W6PE, and greetings to everybody, K6MI.
W6PE, loud and Visalia, A6S.
All right, you're loud here too, and so is Mike.
A6S.
Good to hear everybody on here. So I'll talk to try and get an early check in here when a net control gets on, because my work days are 30.
They're 10 over in Clovis.
Where's Clovis?
Annex of Fresno. WA6AAJ.
Yeah, Roger, Mike. A subsidiary of Fresno, A6S.
That works too.
K6MYC, K6MYC, W6I is who?
Supposed to be getting down to 38 tonight.
There was a station on there. Do you get coffee? I need to put my headphones on probably.
Uh, 249 checking in.
That's what I copied, 249 break. A6S.
I heard 249.
Now, which one of us can remember that long enough to tell Mike?
Mike's here. I heard 249. What was it?
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's about the 10th person to check in.
Good evening, Mike. It's KM6SRR and Bozo 1200 and 432. They kept me writing really fast here. I got a whole bunch of them when you're ready.
KM6SRR, KC5DTU. Add another one to the list.
I got you, Kerry.
Coming up here in Nevada, good signal.
Okay, I got 711 and 712. Who else do we have beside Rob and all? Go ahead, guys.
Ben was checking in from down in Bakersfield, N6SWR. How you doing, Ben?
Go ahead.
I'm doing fine. Nasty pile up.
Yeah, WB6ISO. WB6ISO will get you checked in here, AA6S, and I'll give it back to Mikey, the net controller. WB6ISO, AA6S, over.
I got it 886.
982's here.
982, gotcha.
712.
You got 712, Kerry, thank you.
620, W6PE in there.
Good evening, Mike. 620, we got you.
Yeah, 711, K6MI.
Oh, you were the first one in, John. Other than me. We got you, John. Thank you. Good morning. Good evening.
Very good, thanks.
727.
Got 727, and I got a pen that's running out here. Too many too fast, runs me right out of ink. Okay, 727, good evening, Mike.
Good evening, Mike.
Okay, Ben, good to hear you. You got kind of covered up with all the entourage here. N6SWR Bakersfield, good evening, K6MYC.
Good evening, Mike. Propagation's not too good tonight down here. We're pointed north, but Bozo number 247 checking in.
Yeah, we got you 247. Thank you, Ben. And we might even have KB6RQU, but it is Wednesday night. He's probably in church. I talked to him on Monday, though. He did, was it Monday or Sunday night, I guess he checked in. I almost fell off my chair. Anyway, who else do we have? I hear you, Darrell.
We also had Mike N6BYH 195, Mike.
Oh, I didn't get him. Good evening, Mike, if you're listening. I guess he's done in and out. He's listening in the background, he said. Okay. Well, it's Wednesday, and the guys are rushing to get all those fancy tacos ready to eat, but we never did get any, so I'll get it after I get done with the net here. So if I'm in a hurry to get done with the net, you'll know why. Anybody, how about down south? How about John? Is he going to check in with us here, 831?
I haven't heard him, Mike, KM6SRR.
How about Adam, is he here? I need to talk to Adam if he checks in KE6VON. I was also looking for Aaron. Is Aaron in? I might as well put Aaron in here. It's awful quiet. QRZ, anybody else in the San Joaquin Valley or within the sound of my voice? This is the Bozo Net for 2 meters, 144, 240. K6MYC, Central California, calling for check-ins and listening. Well, I guess we could just dash right over to Atascadero then, couldn't we?
Yep, I don't hear anybody else. KM6SRR.
I never did get a hold of Merle. I never got a hold of Brett.
Michael, I sent you that email, and Laura says he'll call Judy.
Okay. Yeah, Judy doesn't have her number, that new number for some reason. Judy didn't get it all typed in. Something went wrong with her phone and never did get the number typed in.
Roger, Roger. Let me know what you think on that stuff, and we'll talk more.
Hey, Mike, the number I gave you, what, didn't work?
Did you give me a number?
Yeah, Judy was writing it down when I was talking to you, Carrie's new number.
Oh, no, I got a hold of Carrie finally. We had Laura's number in there in my book for Carrie. I thought we had changed that to a 2 on the end instead of a 1, but apparently not. So but I finally, after 3 or 4 tries, we finally got Carrie on the phone.
Well, at least you had the number for the boss. That's all that counts, huh?
I guess. I'm pointed toward Atascadero, KW6, QUI. W6QUI, I'll get it right yet. W6QUI, Ron, are you over there tonight or are you off tonight? First and third Wednesday. This is the second Wednesday, so he should be there.
W6QUI, W6QUI, AA6S, over.
Yeah, as far as I know, I'm here. Good evening, Bill and Mike and others, W6QUI.
Yeah, W6QUI, AA6S. Yeah, about 20 over 9. Give Mikey a call. I hear him in there, too. I didn't want to stomp on top of him, but I give you a call, so I want to get my antenna in that direction. W6QUI, go ahead, Ron, AA6S.
I hear you fine, Ron.
Yeah, you were both calling me at the same time, by the way. Yeah, good evening, Mike. W6QUI, Bozo 1055, over. Oh, where'd he go?
Yeah, we got you. No, I'm here. I had trouble with my clipboard here. All of a sudden, the clip failed. The paper slid off. It's always one thing or another here. Between that and the phones today, we didn't have very much luck, but actually, it's going to be okay. Anyway, good to hear you, Ron. How was the temperature? Did you get some rain over there?
We didn't get anything today. We got somewhere between 1.5 and 2 inches yesterday, over.
2 inches?
Roger.
Holy caramba, we got 3/8 of an inch. I thought that was a big deal.
I guess they sent it all over here.
Boy, you did. You got it all, you turkey.
That rained really, really hard for off and on all throughout the day. So about half the day.
We got all ours last night. Overnight, it started about 5:30, 6 o'clock. And it rained off and on through the night. It wasn't steady, but it was raining hard enough to hear a little water running off the roof, over.
K6US.
Yeah, I left the...
I hear you, Aaron.
He got through, and on the way home, about halfway there, it hit me, and I almost couldn't see where I was going. It was raining so hard.
I didn't think you could ever see where you were going.
Well, on a clear day and with no wind, yes.
There you go. Okay, Ron, stand by a second. Rob, say hello.
How you doing, Ron? Caught me with a mouthful of chips here. W6QUI, KM6SRR.
Oh, yeah, good evening, Rob. Nice signal here. So, caught you with a mouthful. Okay, well, that's okay. It's good to snack. Good for you.
And, of course, you can finish up with Bill over there, AA6S, but we also had, I'm sure, Aaron, K6 Uniform Sugar can copy you, so you might turn it over to him, Ron, over.
Oh yeah, I pretty much hear everybody over there. And yeah, we had a good QSO on 1200 last night, so that worked out. So was able to make it, and let's see, yeah, I think we also talked to Rob, and talked to Mike, I think. KJ, and let's see, I guess that's about the only ones that were on that could hear me, I guess. Anyway, how you doing, Rob?
Rob, did you hear what he said?
Oh, I thought he was going to talk to Aaron.
Well, he said he'd send it back to you, Rob. Maybe that was a verbal error, but at least it went back to your name.
Okay, good to hear you there, Ron. Let's see, Aaron, are you hearing Ron? Do you want to make a call?
Of course. Yeah, W6QUI, Kilo 6 Uniform Sierra, and 1079 and Bozo 1100 for Mike up there on the hill. Good evening, Ron, and yeah, send more of that rain this way.
Well, if I had any more, I would, Aaron. Good evening to you. Yeah, it really poured over here. I guess the coast got more than the inland areas from what we're seeing. Then it kind of lingered off and on after the heavy rain, and then we didn't get anything today other than high winds.
Yeah, we had some wind over here today, and but it looks like we got some more rain coming on Sunday, so we'll see how much of it actually makes it here. Yeah, the rain kind of came into the Fresno area and split. Some of it went north, and the rest of it went south, and we're just stuck here in the middle. But oh well, at least there's more rain in the forecast, and that should hopefully keep the fog at bay for a couple days. Okay, 6US.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Sunday, let's see, Sunday, Monday, we're supposed to get some more here. And I think it's clear the rest of the week or something, but we got a big event going out to the museum on Saturday, so we're very thankful that that's going to be a dry day. We expect a big turnout. Okay, well, you guys carry on, 7-3's all, and if I get some more rain, I'll figure out how to send it to you.
Plastic bag works.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
73 is Ron from A6S.
Yeah, good evening, Bill.
KE6VON 1040.
Good evening, Adam. Stand by, Adam. Let them finish up in Atascadero, and I'll get your schedule. Maybe we can get a tractor over your way shortly. Hang on.
Copy. I can hear him, too, over there. Hey, Mike, I'm hearing John down there down south. I wonder if he was running a little late tonight, but I'm hearing him faintly in the background.
Okay, well, I can go back there quickly. I'm going there now, so we'll see if we can catch him. There we are. John, KG6USS, K6MYC 47.
Yeah, I barely copy it, Mike. Try it again.
Well, you're okay here, KG6USS, K6MYC. That's 1,500 going your way, buddy.
Okay, I can hear you. Yeah, it's kind of scratchy at best there, Mike. Anyway, got you on the list. Thanks for checking in. John, KG6 USS, KM6SRR. Are you still on your vertical? No, I'm on the flat side. You're on flashlight? Did I copy right? Let me check. I'm pretty sure I am.
Got real weak to me also.
Yeah, he's not his normal booming self in here.
Are you still there, John? KG6USS with KM6SRR 432 and others, K6MYC, over.
KG6USS 831. Mike, I do have you 47. John, do you have 432? Okay, there you go, Rob. How you doing? I got you that time. Okay, yeah, you're sounding a little bit better, so you must have figured out something. No, I just Okay, I'll update the Bozo list.
Please do. Yeah, my email got hacked, so I had to change it up.
Bill, AA6S, give him a call if you can hear him.
Oh, I'm pointed in the wrong direction. I'm waiting for Tom.
Okay, how about you, Mike? AA6, WA6AAJ?
KG6 USS, WA6AAJ, over.
Yeah, gotcha. Go ahead. Bozo number, please.
727, over.
Roger, 727. Gotcha. A little bit sketchy, but I got you in there, brother. Thanks for checking in.
Roger, 73.
Aaron, you want to do it?
KG6 USS from Kilo 6 Mike India, K6 Mike India 711.
You get that one, John?
No, I hear him coming into me, but I'm not catching him there, Mike.
I'll give you the number, but John's going to call again. 711. Go ahead, John.
KG6 USS, K6 Mike India, Kilo 6 Mike India 711.
Okay, got you that time, 711. Yeah, that was a little bit better. But yeah, conditions aren't great, but I did get you on the list there, 711. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else for John before we turn up towards Santa Cruz? I guess that's it, John, 7-3, and we'll see you on Sunday.
All right, Mike, hey, thanks for checking in with me. I appreciate all you guys out there in the Central Valley. Have a good one. KG6 USS, Bozo 831, back to net control on the vertical in Southern California.
Sure, we're trying to keep you competitive.
I think we're doing a good job because they had more than we did that one time by one person. And we need to go back to Adam there, don't we, Mike?
Okay. And good evening to you, Adam. And what's your schedule? I might be able to get a tractor over your way sometime in the next week or two.
I am working tomorrow one day, home on Friday, but then I'm heading out of town Friday, Saturday, be home late Sunday, and then I'll be home. Where will I be home? I'll be home for like 13 days. So yeah, sometime in that period you should be able to get something over to me.
Okay, very good. It's a Craftsman, but it's the same as a Husqvarna, or I guess it's a Husqvarna. The other one, it's the same. Anyway, it needs a transmission. Either that, or you can repair the one that's in there, or find a used one. Give you a heads up on that. I'll get the tractor over as quick as I can after Monday, and that way you got time to think about it and get her done. I do need it. The grass is going like crazy all of a sudden here. And I've got a big tractor, but it's too big for the hillsides and stuff, over.
Copy that. Okay, well that's going to be a fun one doing a transmission, but yeah, it's doable. All right, yeah, just we'll get it over and I'll figure out what it needs.
Yeah, well, mainly it's just the transmission. It goes forward okay. It's a little sluggish, but it goes forward and then it goes backward sort of off and on. You have to keep popping the clutch on it, and then it wiggles backwards. Won't go up a hill at all. So that's the story. I'm pretty sure it's just shot. I don't think it's an adjustment. We've tried everything on it. Thanks, Adam. Good to hear you. Thanks for checking in here, and we'll see you. Have a good time over the weekend, and we'll see you Monday or Tuesday.
Sounds good, Mike. Yeah, just get in touch with me, and we'll go from there. 73s, KE6VON.
I think I've got your number. Rob, do you have Adam's number?
Of course. How you doing, Adam? KE6VON, KM6SR.
I'm good there, Rob. Yeah, one of you guys coordinate, get in touch with me, and we'll go from there.
I'm ready. 7-3, Adam.
KE6VON. Have a good night, guys.
Okay, now I'm going all the way around to Santa Cruz, so it's going to take a minute.
AWC KW6S, KW6S. KW6S, AA6S, over.
AA6S, KW6S. Good evening, Bill.
He came back to you, Bill.
AA6S, KW6S. Yeah, I heard you there in really good shape, and Mike is obviously, he jumped in there, and so he's obviously got the antenna on me now, because big signal. So I will pass it back to you, and then we'll get back to Mike. AA6S, KW6S.
Missed you on 1296 last night.
Yeah, let's see what. Oh, well, no. Well, I thought we made it. I didn't log it, but I thought we made it. You were right at my noise floor, and I think I was the same for you. And I was getting some pretty heavy rain at the time, and I don't know if that made a difference or not, but it was just a really tough go.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. We did get you, but it wasn't quite Q5. Yeah, boy, it's really weak. All right, sorry about that. I guess I wrote you off because I didn't hear you originally. Anyway, Rob, say hello.
How you doing, Tom? I can barely hear you there. I think maybe you're still pointing down to Bill. KW6S, KM6SRR.
Yeah, a little weak there. You've probably not got the antenna on me yet, so, but can still hear you in good shape.
226 is here now.
Hey, 226, say hello to Tom.
Yeah, I hear you there, Tom. KW6S and the gang, WA60IB.
WA60IB, KW6S. Yeah, you're real strong as usual here. It always seems like you already have the antenna pointed at me, unless you're just strong everywhere.
Well, my antenna stows about 300 degrees, and I just had to move it down a few degrees to get to you, so I am sort of pointed at you.
Yeah, very good. I've been going through old 73 magazines back in the early in, well, I started at 61 or something, but I've been spending a lot of time while I'm just sitting here doing other stuff. Sometimes I go through the magazines, and all of our FM conversion of commercial equipment glory days are going across my screen here.
Well, yeah, I had a friend that came down from Modesto today. I don't know if you knew him. He was here local. Ron Hamilton, WA6ENA, and we were talking old times back when he worked at Fresno Electronics when I worked at Cook.
Boy, that name sounds real familiar, but the call doesn't.
Yeah, well, yeah, Ron was around here for years and years. Yeah, he moved up to the radio shop up in Modesto. I forgot the name of it, Frank's or something like that. But anyway, he came down here today and went up to Meadow Lakes with me. He hadn't been up there in many years. He was involved with the repeaters and stuff way back in the 60s and 70s when we were up there quite a bit. So anyway, he was here today, so it was we were reminiscing of the old days around this area, and a lot of the guys that we worked with together, and some of the old ham guys around here too. So it was one of those days.
Yeah, was he at the Motorola shop, or I didn't catch the shop he was at?
Yep, he was at the Motorola shop. You got it.
Did he have a whole bunch of kids?
Well, his wife did. His second marriage, yeah. She had a bunch. They only had one, but and he brought him today. But yeah, Darlene, she just passed away. In October, And prior to Ron, she was married to another Ron, Ron Smith. You remember him? He used to be JUB.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah, there was, could never remember the call, but there was a ham that worked at the Motorola place that had gotten married to a woman who had a bunch of kids and that built onto the back of the house, and they still needed more room. And so a bunch of his ham gear and UPX-6, brand new in the box, and a whole bunch of stuff, and probably 50 years of ham magazines. And I went up there with a truck, literally, a flatbed truck, and we loaded up the back of that truck, and I enjoyed that stuff for years.
Yep, that was Ron. Yeah, I remember I remember that. Okay, yeah. All right, well, we reminisce too much here. Let's get back to the net, I guess. Anyway, it's always fun. KW6S and the gang, WA60IB. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. Sounds like the poor guy screwed himself right out of a ham shack there. AF6 United, on another note, AF6 United, I wonder if you're with us tonight, Lee, K6MYC Bozo Net.
K6MYC, AF6 United, I am here tonight, and wondering how I'm sounding.
Very good, very loud, over.
Okay, well, I wasn't quite sure if I was on frequency or not. It seemed like everybody else might have been where I'm at, so yeah, I tuned around a little bit, and I think I got it locked in. So anyway, yeah, just before you came up into this area, the head fell off of my 857 that I'm using here, and I had to scramble around and try and figure out what I'm going to use to support it and whatnot, and just got it all set up. So fun and games in the shack here, and love listening to Ken and Tom there reminisce about stuff, and you too, Mike, when you reminisce with other folks, and always fun to hear some of the old times that I wished I had been part of. K6MYC, AF6 United.
Well, you'll make your own times. You wait till you're another 10 or 20 years into it, and you'll have things to think back on, like this first tower installation and all that stuff. Very good. Let me shoot it over to Ken and around the loop here. Got quite a few guys that can probably say hello to you quickly. Ken and KW, and including Rob. But Rob sometimes doesn't hear you, so Rob, you're going to have to chime in if you're copying him. WA60IB, K6MY.
Very good, very good. Good signal here, Lee, tonight. Yep, you sounded good. Good to talk to you. Rob, do you hear Lee?
I hear some words there, and I heard him sign off last time, but he's probably hearing me. How you doing, Lee? AF6 United, KM6SRR.
Well, WA60IB, good to hear you tonight, and KM6SRR, I have a very weak copy on you, but I can hear you tonight, so things are working out okay. I wonder if you can hear me.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Yeah, I think I heard him say apparently not, and I heard Mike say it also. Yeah, I'm just hearing words. Back to net.
Okay, how about you, Mike? AJ? About Alpha 6 Sugar. Well, they were here. Anybody else copying Lee over there, Alpha Foxtrot 6 United in Watsonville? If you're running the 857, you're making them, what, 50 watts tonight, Lee?
Yep, that's about what it's rated at, so I think I'm right up there.
It's amazing the path you and I have, because you know, the guys can listen to the stream and they can hear your 50 watts and they probably can't believe it. What do you think, Rob?
Oh, it's possible. You got those pipelines out to a few guys, so that's the way it is.
Well, you'll hear him like that when you get higher. You're just blocked. But I mean, he's every bit as loud as Tom.
Well, I can say that I've got a real good line to Ken as well. Ken comes booming in here, and it seems like he can hear me even on 432 when I'm on this rig, which is only 20 watts. He can hear me pretty well, and hopefully I will have the 847 back on the air in the next week or so. So I'm crossing my fingers with that, and with a little help from Tom, KW6S, we'll see what we can do. K6MYC in the group, AF6 United, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Lee. Good to have you. Thanks for checking in here, and we'll look forward to hearing you tomorrow night on 432. KW6S for your rep, K6MYC.
Yeah, very good. K6VBG was in there at one point, and I wanted to check and see if he's still there before I move on here. K6VGB, KW6S.
Hey, KW6S, K6VBG. Good evening, Tom.
Came back. He came back to you, Tom.
Something there, but not anything I can get now. K6VBG, KW6S.
Hey, Roger. I guess you can't hear me. Go ahead and check me in, Mike, please.
Okay. Is this your first check-in tonight, Dave?
Yeah, 971.
Okay, I got you checked in then. Good deal, 971. And I think you just caught a peak on Tom, and when you were hearing him, and he probably would have heard you on the peak. But he's got power on you, of course. You've worked him before, so you know that. The path is there. You just have to wait for it. But anyway, he's copying you fine, Tom, but he's not running the power you are there. 7-3, and we'll see you tomorrow night, Tom. KW6 Sugar in the group, K6MYC.
Very good. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay, and I'm going up into the Bay Area a little bit here. Something like right about that. Let's see, let's try KD6SOK and see if he's got power line noise tonight. How about it, Fred? KD6SOK? Okay, no Fred. How about WB6JNN? How about you, Jim?
Yeah, K6MYC, WB6JNN. And you're not real strong tonight, but we'll see if you hear me. WB6JNN.
Oh, no, I got you. I just didn't have the antenna all the way up your way. You came way up. You're a very good copy tonight, Jim. Good to hear you. And we'll try again for you. Has there been any change on 432? Let's see. When you raised the 1296 antenna, you came way up. So maybe you're going to do the same thing with 432. I don't know. Anyway, we'll give it a shot tomorrow on 432, Jim. How are you doing today? How was the weather over there? We had rain overnight, but it was coolish in the low 60s today here, but we had intermittent sunshine, so it wasn't too bad, but it's gotten quite cold tonight. WB6JNN, K6MYC.
K6MYC, WB6JNN. Well, it's rained today, this morning, and a little bit around noon, and a little bit in the afternoon, but we also had some sun brightening some clouds. I wouldn't call it breaking through the clouds. And I guess it was better over in your direction than it was in our this side. I talked to some guys on the 2-meter FM band, the 2-meter FM repeater over the Salinas Valley group, which has stuff over there on Meadow Lake. Anyway, they were having some sunshine this morning, so I guess that was pretty good. But over here, I think we were pretty cloudy most of the day in the places I talked to around the Bay Area here. So there you go. 432 is just a bad band for this path for some reason. With my old antenna, we never made it very well. And with the 10 dB gain antenna, or 11 dB gain antenna, we're still not doing very well. So there wasn't that much difference between the two. And the other night, I barely heard you, so it's just a bad path. Never have done well on 432 for whatever reason.
WB6JNN.
Well, I think if you could try the tower between 10 feet and 50 feet, you'd find a node where we have a knife edge, Jim, but without that capability to go up and down and find the magic spot on 432, it's always going to be tough. I'm sure the path is there. But anyway, let's see. Ken, are you copying Jim over there?
The 10-meter net's on Mike. I think he's over there. I'm listening in.
Oh, okay. I guess the guys have gone over to the 10-meter net, Jim. All right, we'll 7-3, and we'll see you. We'll try for you on 432. Please check in if you can with the other guys, and then we'll get you in there anyway. Even if I can't hear you, but you never know. You never know. WB6JNN, East San Jose, K6MYC. Who else do we have in the Bay Area?
AB6SR 807.
USC, Southern 75.
Okay, hey, two of you. 807, let me get you in there, Stan. Hang on a second. 807 and 775. Let me get Mike first because he's tougher. WB6, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Boy, we tried last night on 1296, but we did not hear you, Mike. Nor did Jim PQL. Over.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I was not on 1296 last night, unfortunately, but, you know, just a timing thing, dinner, wife, that kind of thing. But I'm here tonight, so that makes up for it, right?
Yeah, makes up for it, sort of. I'd rather have you on 1296. We need the points. We need the contacts on 1296. We had 17 yesterday, but we've been running in the 20s. Over.
Oh, you're that cold. It's 52 currently, so stay warm, Mike.
Yeah, there you go. All right, 7-3, Mike, and we'll look for you on 432 tomorrow. Hopefully we'll got good conditions for you. 73 is KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, and I'm rotating back to you, Stan. Go ahead, Stan. AB6SR, K6MYC.
K6MYC, AB6SR, yeah. Okay, Mike. Well, Jim said it wasn't such a bad day. It was a lousy day here today. We didn't get to go out walking in the morning. Miserable, low 50s. We probably had half an inch or maybe 5/8 of an inch of rain today. I thought it was totally miserable. Didn't get to do anything outside at all. I don't want to be a misery, but yeah, it was a lousy day. What happened on 6 on Monday night? I heard a few mumblings, but nothing much at all. I think I was awake, but I didn't hear anyone really on 6 on Monday night. So nothing much else here. Was miserable. Hope we can go out walking at 6:30 tomorrow morning. I think the forecast is a little better for tomorrow. Anything else? No. Back to you, K6MYC, AB6SR.
Okay, well, on 6 meters on Monday, it was my problem. The antenna was not rotating. I think it was the control box. I don't think there's anything wrong up there, but I haven't had a chance to check it out and put a different control box on there. I've got the weaker, lower voltage control box on there. I need to really put 35, 40 volts up the line because it's a 900-foot run. And I think the big array, 8 elements on 20 and 40 and 9 elements on 6 meters is just too much for it when it doesn't have, when the weather's cold and the gearbox is sticky. I almost had a disaster with your seeds. I was out there today. We had a little rain overnight and some wind apparently, and I had the seeds out on the patio. I thought I had them underneath a salt shaker. That's a big, heavy salt shaker or something. I had them pinned down, but apparently the wind got them, and I found them today, and they were on the ground, and they'd been soaked with water, so I'm going to have to, I don't know if the seeds are wet. They were still in the outside envelope. I don't know if the the seed packets themselves have any water protection at all. But I'll get them in the ground tomorrow. It's supposed to be a little bit warmer and nicer tomorrow. We had a decent day today, but I didn't. Everything was wet and dampish, and I didn't get out too much. So it wasn't spectacular for us either. We got about 3/8 of an inch of rain here overnight. Nothing in the daytime, though. 7-3, Stan, and I'm sorry about Monday night. It wasn't your fault. It was just I couldn't rotate toward you. And other people were calling, and there was people in there, and we did work a few people in the Bay Area, but it was pretty marginal. Over.
Yeah, okay. Well, if its seeds got wet, I wouldn't worry. You can dry them out. They won't germinate in one day. They should be okay. If you get them in the ground, fair enough. Not to worry. I would only sow half of them and keep the other half indoors and just let them dry out slowly. They're not going to germinate in a day, that's for sure. No problem at all there. So if you get some in, fair enough. Keep half of them. That's my idea. Okay, on 6 meters. Yeah, I thought something was up. Not to worry. Always another night. Okay. Glad you got some rain there anyway. So sounds like we got a little bit more than you, which was rather nice. Okay. Nothing much else from here. See who else is in the Bay Area. K6MYC AB6SR.
Yeah, and we'll fall off our chair if we hear you tomorrow night on 432, but you never know. I do have an antenna that rotates on that band and 8 kilowatts, so you should hear us occasionally. 7-3, Stan, thanks much, and thanks again for the seeds. AB6SR, K6MYC.
Yep, okay. Nothing much else from here, so see who else is in the Bay Area. See you on Sunday, K6MYC, AB6SR.
Roger, 7-3, again, Stan. The KB6BA, WB6WNI.
Oh, WB6WNI here, one WB6WNI.
Good evening, Gary. And a good signal over this way. How are you doing?
Well, we're doing well, and hi, Stan, and Stan stole my weather report, so you heard my weather report already from Stan. It was not bad. It rained all day long, and at least in this area, it rained all day long, but no flooding, no nothing else, just rain. And I did hear, was wondering, and it's funny, 2 meters, 440, no problem. I can tell if there's a problem because the noise level is so low. On 6 meters, I cannot tell what's going on because the noise level is so tremendous. So I should have listened to the streaming service, Mike, because I finally said at 9:30, said, that's it, I just don't get it. And went on the streaming service and said, hey, look, Mike's antenna's pointing due north 100% of the time. All right, mystery solved. Anyway, enough of that. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow on 432. Anyway, 73, Mike and Stan and Jim I can hear certainly on 432. If Jim, you're still listening, I can listen for you as well. Anyway, 73, WB6WNI.
Okay, very funny, Gary. Well, I could not rotate on 6. I came in the shack. It had rotated in the morning, but it wouldn't rotate in the evening. So I had it pointed due north from the morning QSOs on 40 meters, and I went to rotate it, and it just looked at me and said, no, I'm not going to go. I tried everything. I tried raising the ramp up to no ramp at all, going with hard voltage right off the get-go. It still wouldn't go, so I have to put the correct control box in there. Probably will correct it. It's got 10 more volts of output, which I need for that 900-volt run, so that was the problem. I apologize. But it worked so well up in the morning, I didn't even think about it, of course, for that evening, and, of course, it would fail. 7-3, and we'll see you tomorrow on 432, and hopefully you can check in Jim as well.
Oh, very good, Mike. Mike, quick question. Since 40 has been fairly decent, what is your 40-meter 8 o'clock morning frequency?
It's 7137. We had quite a group in there this morning. I wasn't on too much because they got to talking about NASCARs and Daytona that's coming up. I think tomorrow, or today maybe, it was today or tomorrow, they're having the first of the Daytona race-offs where they just put one car on the track at a time and you go as fast as you can go, and that determines the pole position. So they were talking about that, and then the upcoming races, and then it got into old times with Don Prudhomme and all the rest of it. So I sat there and listened because I knew the names, but I wasn't as much of a gearhead as these guys were. Anyway, that was what went on this morning. But 7137, and then tomorrow we'll probably be talking about politics a little bit more than normal too. A lot of stuff going on, of course.
Oh, very good, Mike. Very good. Talk with you tomorrow.
All right, see you on 40 maybe. 7137, and we're usually a little late, 8:10, 8:15. Don't be surprised if only a couple of guys show up. By 8:30, the full crew usually shows up.
All right, Will, that's a bit more reasonable hour for me anyway, 8:30. K6MICW679. I'll give a listen.
All right. Check in, and we can give you a signal report. I run 3-element Yagi, pointed up your way more or less. I'm pointed toward north, but it's okay for the Bay Area, and about 1,400 watts. So you should hear me. I don't usually have any trouble getting heard.
73, Mike.
73. Okay, who else do we have in the Bay Area? W6PQL. Where are you, Jim?
WB6JMC.
Oh, I'm here. I just not hearing you too well. There's a little bit of noise in there, but you may not have your antenna optimized. But I am hearing you, Mike. K6MYC W6PQL.
Okay, I moved the antenna up your way a little bit. I didn't hear any change, but this might be a little better for you. And Dane, WB6JNP checked in. I've got you, Dane 107. So hang in a second. Let me just finish with Jim quickly here. He's having noise problems over there. So you could check. I already worked Mike, KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, so we got 775 in here, but not too many others tonight, Jim. W6PQL in the group, K6MYC checking toward the Bay Area.
Okay, Mike, 7-3s. We'll catch you on 432 tomorrow, K6MYC W6PQL.
Okay. Thanks for checking in, Jim. Anybody else in the Bay Area? We haven't heard Gary, KE6QR, for quite a while. KE6QR, Gary, are you around somewhere? And we missed Ken last night, N6RO. He said he listened for quite a few minutes, off and on for 45 minutes, and never heard anybody. I suspect he wasn't listening on the right frequency. Something was wrong with the station last night on 1296, because Rob and I sat there and rag-chewed in his direction, hearing other people and talking to other people around the area, and I worked all the way up into Meadow Vista and all over the place. So I'm sure that he had the receiver in the wrong place, or no antenna connected, or something stupid. Something that everybody can do. We'll find out in a minute. I'm going up that way. 73 K6MYC QRZ Bay Area. Okay, nothing heard. I'm pretty close to you, Ken, N6RO. How about tonight? You have ears tonight?
Yeah, K6MYC N6RO. Bozo 835 in the middle of Charlie Mike 97DX. High temperature 54. And let's see, 1200ths of rain, and dinner was Chilean sea bass and asparagus, carrots, onions, mushrooms, brown rice. That's all I got to report.
Okay. Well, everybody said, or you reported you didn't hear anybody on 1296, but we were there, and I was assuming by now you found out what the problem was.
Actually, no. I don't know what the problem was. I could hear voices once in a while. I may have just quit too early. I think I quit about 8:10 or 8:15, and maybe you just hadn't gotten up this way yet.
Oh, no, we were way past you by that time and came back. In fact, Rob and I sat in your direction, right where I'm pointed now, and sat and rag-chewed for 15 minutes, thinking that you would eventually wake up off the couch there, over.
Yeah, okay. Well, the SWR is good on that 35 element thing, so I don't know what it was, but we'll find out next week, I guess, and 6RO.
Yeah, well, that's weird. You say actually heard voices. I'm guessing that you had the receiver on 1295 100 or something odd like that, over.
No, I had the memories. Used the memory, which was 1296.1.
Okay. I mean, you're always so loud that I can't not miss you. Did you make any noise?
Yeah. I pointed down the valley. Said, anybody hearing me? No response. Then I pointed up to Sacramento and the foothills and did the same thing, and nobody responded there. So, I don't know. Must have been too many birds on the antenna.
Yeah, something like that. I did work John, KR6MR, who I usually have trouble with. But we had a couple of transmissions where he was absolutely Q5. Conditions were not spectacular, but they weren't any worse than normal, particularly in your direction. The Bay Area was flaky. I had real trouble with Jim, W6PQL, but should have been okay in your direction, so who knows? Anyway, we came back, and like I say, Rob and I rag-chewed because we knew you had to be there, and we were trying to get you for number 17. At that point, we only had 16 check-ins, and in the last minute, somebody else checked in locally here, I think. And we finally ended up with 17 check-ins, but that's about 3 or 4 or 5 short from what we could have been. Anyway, no worries, 7-3. We'll see you tomorrow night on 432, Ken. In the meantime, if you want, anytime through the day, I'll be here tomorrow. You can call me, and it'll take me a minute or two to come in the shack and fire up 1296, but I can certainly test you at your system if you wanted to do it sometime tomorrow. On Friday I'll be gone. I have a eye appointment on Friday, so I won't be here Friday, but I can certainly do it tomorrow. And we'll see you tomorrow on 432, as a matter of fact, but different shack on that band. 7-3, N6RO. Maybe Ken's back. Ken was on the 10-meter net, but he may be back now. Let's see if he's in here. WA60IB, Ken. Oh, how about Rob? Are you hearing him tonight?
Yeah, just barely. How you doing, Ken? N6RO, KM6SRR.
Yeah, hi, Rob. Thanks for checking in on the telephone last night. I still have the same story. I don't know what happened, why I couldn't hear. We'll see if it does that next week and start troubleshooting.
Okay, sounds good. What'd you have for dinner tonight?
Chilean sea bass and asparagus and a whole bunch of other veggies.
I don't know if there was a sea anywhere near Chile, is there?
No, it's a sea bass. Just on the west side of Chile is a lot of sea.
Oh, I mean the Chileans stand on the shoreline and they can see the bass, huh?
I guess that's it.
Okay. Leave it at that. I'm waiting for tacos. I haven't had dinner yet. They didn't quite get ready for the tacos before I had to come out here, so there we are. I got mouth-watering tacos waiting for me. 7-3. See you tomorrow. N6RO, K6MYC, going to toward Sacramento.
Whiskey Victor Lima.
KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, is that you, John?
Roger. Roger, Roger. K6MYC, KD6WVL, 1179.
Gotcha. And good to hear you. I didn't mean to forget you, but sometimes when I used to be, when I get done with Ken, there wouldn't be anybody else in there. Now you and Mario and a couple of others. Mario, are you here this evening?
I am, 1179.
1189, we got you. Hey. Got you all okay. The only other one, let's see. He checked in real late, but he did check in the other night. W6WSZZ. Are you there, John? Okay, nothing from John tonight. All right, back over to you, John. KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, and then you can turn it over to Mario. I'm pretty sure you guys hear each other. Go ahead.
Okay, Mike, sounds good. I had pulled pork tacos tonight, too, so they came out pretty good. Good to check in. I'll turn it over to Mario. Mario, go ahead. KD6WVL.
KD6WVL, this is KO6IQR and K6NYC. How are you doing, Mikey?
Well, right now my nose is running. I'm blowing my nose. You didn't give me enough time there, over.
Very nice, yeah. Okay. Well, talking about dinner, I just finished off a beautifully homemade shrimp cocktail with avocado, cucumber, onions, cilantro. Yeah, it was probably enough for 3 people. And then now I'm eating some vanilla ice cream with some orange flavored Milano cookies. How about that?
That's a hell of a nutritious dinner.
Yeah. I'll just treat myself with my cheat day today. You know, no salads, no nothing healthy.
I see. This is treat Mario Day, huh?
Yeah. I've been skimping, being real cheap, not eating out, and just cooking my own meals. A lot of salads and chicken and grilled chicken, and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna do some shrimp tonight.
Oh, good for you. You need a break. All right, very good. Good to hear you. And of course, we'll look for you tomorrow night on 432. I'm sure we'll hear you bodaciously loud. Good evening. K06IQR and KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, K6MYC. Looking up the Sacramento Valley. Anybody else before I go towards Sacramento?
I guess they doubled with Mike. How you doing, Mario? KO6IQR, KM6SRR. You're sounding good tonight.
Hey, Rob. Yeah, I can hear you tonight. You know, it's something about the 6 meters. I just can't. I couldn't hear anything on that band. But yeah, you're coming in loud and strong tonight.
Yeah, I got another 500 watts on this band, and I'm not so sure about the condition of my 6 meter setup either. Anyway, good to hear you.
All right, Rob. Yeah, thank you. Good to hear you too.
KO6IQR, KM6SR, 73.
73.
All righty. Bring nobody else. I'm going to go towards Sacramento. KJ6KFB coming up next. KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB. K6MYC. Okay, no Darren tonight, at least at this point. Let me go a little further. That could be a little too far, but maybe Bill's going to hear us. KO6KD, Kilo Oscar 6, Kilo Delta, K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. And then that KO6KD, Bozo 776. Yep, right here, and I hear you pretty good. I'll give you a little transmission here to get peaked on me. Darren, we were out there, John, Darren, and myself on our local FM chit-chat channel, and he was there until just a few minutes ago. I know he intended to be here, so maybe he'll be here by the time you get through with Nevada and head back. You can give him a call then, but he was standing by to come over here. So anyway, I enjoyed the chat this morning. Looking forward to tomorrow. K6MYC from KO6KD.
Yeah, you gearheads were really greasing it up tonight, or this morning, I should say. You were doing good, and I enjoyed it. I wasn't missing anything. Don't feel bad about skipping me when you get into those conversations. If I got something, I can pop in, you know.
You know, the thing is, with Bob not being there and Phil not being there, then, you know, those are your two biggest allies when it comes to current events. And, you know, I don't have anything to say about current events usually. So, I feel badly that we monopolized everything. You know, that's fine. You know, we lost the roundtable format and just kind of had a free-for-all. And by and large, I think those that participated had a good time. So anyway, try to behave tomorrow. That's it. So anyway, but I enjoyed it, and we'll leave it at that for right now. Over.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's a problem, Bill. It certainly isn't a problem for me. And if anybody else had a whole lot to input, they certainly could have jumped in there. So when you guys get rolling like that, you might as well just stay with it. There's no rules or regulations on this thing we do in the mornings. Sometimes we get rolling, like the other day, I got rolling with Mark on the antenna. We went back and forth 15 times, and nobody else was left in because I was asking him very specific questions that nobody could answer. But we just thought we better just stay with it. I was just trying to sort out what the hell was going on with that bazooka dipole. And we sort of came to a reasonable conclusion at the end, but boy, I just was stymied by that thing. Anyway, so we do it in our own way other times, so not to worry, it's not a problem. All right, let's see. Darren, can you hear me off the side here? KJ6KFB?
Kilo Juliet 6, Kilo Foxtrot Bravo.
Here he is, 756. Good evening. We listened real hard last night on 1296, but we did not hear you. So I'm going to be disappointed if you tell me you were in there. Over.
No, I actually did not make it in time for net yesterday. I'm sorry. Things got a little complicated.
That's all right. Not a problem. I just didn't want to think I heard you and not have you really in there. We had pretty good conditions with John. I was surprised. John was pretty good, and sometimes when he's as good as he was, you are also pretty decent. So it's just no sweat. I just didn't want to miss you if you were there. Thanks for checking in here. Good to hear you. And I'm not pointing quite at you, so you're not as bodacious as usual, but plenty good copy. KJ6KFB, K6MYC.
Very good, Mike. Yeah,
KG6QMY, 1091.
91, I got you, Marcus.
KJ6KFB. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening there. Darren. Okay, Marcus, I got you down. 1091. You're not having a meeting tonight, are you, Marcus?
No, we're, not that I know of, but, you know, I may miss one, but I don't think so. We're just here going over some schematics on the CW here I have.
Okay, well, it's good to hear you. Surprised to hear you here on 2 meters when there's not a big crowd in your shack there. Hi. Thanks for checking in, Marcus, and let me continue with the boys in Sacramento there, and on up to Nevada. But good to hear you. You might turn the antenna toward the north, 330 to 360. You'll hear perhaps the stations in Sacramento and due north for Nevada. Over.
It's hard to spin that whole loop around.
What was that?
226 is back, and hello, Marcus there. I said it's hard to spin that whole loop around.
Oh, is that what he's got on this band, whole loop? It sounds pretty good, though. It's a lot loud over here. Okay, it's omnidirectional, then. You don't have to turn anything.
No, not right now. We're going to get up a little bit higher, but right now we're also working on the 6-meter Hulu that we got from your place.
Yeah, you were good on 6 when you first checked in, I think, the other night. Anyway, so 6 is working. You just got to get 2 meters more active there for you. 7-3, and good evening again, Ken. Bill's on frequency. You want to say a quick hello to Bill if you're pointed at 330 or so, Ken?
Yeah, KO6KD, WA60IB if you're copying. Here.
Well, I didn't hear him. I don't know where he went.
Sorry, Alexa, copy fine KR6MR.
There you go. Oh, there's KR6MR. Apparently Bob or Bill took off. But good evening to you, John, KR6MR. Good to hear you at 1296. We had a couple of transmissions that were perfectly Q5 from you the other night, so that was a surprise and a pleasure. KR6MR, and then you can turn it back to Ken, WA6OYB if you like, K6MYC. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, okay, good evening, Mike, K6MYC in the group, KR6MR, Bozo 759. Also, KE6ILX is on this side over here. And down there, OIB, you're coming in fine and strong tonight. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, KR6MR, WA60IB, slow on the uptake there. Yeah, good evening, good to hear you up there. Yep, and don't get to talk to you that often, but anyway, you're doing fine. So let's see what I guess Bill never did come back. KO6KD, are you back in there yet? I guess he's taken off.
Yeah, he must have. Okay, well, let's put our ears on for KE6ILX, who's hopefully on there now. Thank you, Mark. And I want to listen for Nevada. Not Nevada, sorry. We got to get Redding in here also, but let me catch KE6ILX while he's on frequency, and he's probably in the mobile there. KE6ILX, Jeff, if you're there, go ahead. KE6MYC, over. You're about Q3, about readability 3 at the moment. So if you've got something, pass it on, and maybe we can get John to relay. Good to hear you, but I wish we were doing better. You're still on the mobile antenna and probably not in the best of locations there. KE6ILX, K6MYC, over. I don't think he's hearing me very well either, John. Make a transmission, John. Let me get oriented again.
Okay, K6MYC, KR6MR, relaying for KE6ILX. He just signed off. Over.
Oh, okay. Well, I wish I was copying better. Is he mobile in motion somewhere? Because he usually picks a better spot if he can stop.
Yeah, he was mobile. Charlie Mike 99 with only one loop tonight. One loop.
Holy cow! There's a big fade on you. You went from S9 to nothing in about 3 seconds. Ken's really doing weird stuff anyway. You find on the Charlie Mike 99 for the mobile there. Thank you, John. Thank you, and I'll come back just a little bit and see if we can pull in Redding here.
Okay, Mike 73, KR6MR. We'll be listening.
Okay, Redding.
Yeah, okay.
Who's that? Now I got you better. KE6ILX. I'm not even pointed right. Now you're Q5, over.
Yeah, mobile motion middle, up and down, going to phase, so that's 3.
You're not giving me enough transmission time to see if I can peek on you. You must be almost in the same heading as John. But anyway, great to hear you. Better signal that time, Jeff. KE6ILX. Ken, are you doing any good down there, OIB?
Negative. I don't hear him at all. Just a voice once in a while here, a word.
That's what
Okay. Anyway, go ahead, Jeff, 73s, and thanks again for checking in here. KE6ILX, K6MYC. Oh, he's gone again. Okay, well, let's go for Reading here. KD6SW. Reading, Charlie November 8080. Charlie November 80, Reading. KD6 Sugar Whiskey and KO6HS. Anybody up there? How about you, Rich? Over?
Okay, I'm here. KD6 Shortwave up here, ready, number 145. Good evening, over.
Okay, we got your 145. You're about to readability 3 to 4, but you'll probably come up in a minute there. Readability 3 to 4. Did you get some rain up that way, Rich? Over.
Yeah, all night last night it was raining. Pretty good rain. Things are slipping up this morning.
Well, you took a big fade and now I've lost you. Let's see if Jerry is in there. Jerry, how about it? KO6 Hot Sugar, KO6HS, K6MYC. Over.
Roger. KO6HS 230, Mike 230. We're on here. A little bit down in signal tonight, but otherwise very comfortable. How to copy down here. Over.
I'm trying to find a pen that'll write for me here. 230, we have you. 230. This one writes. There we go. Okay. You're a little better copy than Rich that time. Good to hear you, boy. We've had pretty poor conditions the last week or two. Hopefully it'll get better for us. What I asked was, did you guys get any rain up there the last couple of days? Over.
Roger. He took a big fade there. But you're starting to come back up just a little bit there. We got a bit of rain. We got well over an inch and a quarter, more than an inch and a quarter. So we did get lots of rain. Rained most of today and last night, so we did get some rain. How to copy now. Over.
Yeah, Roger, good on getting some rain. I think you said either 3/4 of an inch or an inch and 3/4, so that's great. We didn't get much, but we got a little bit. We have about 3/8 of an inch, just under a half an inch of rain here. Very good, Jerry. Thanks very much for calling in and being there every time for propagation tests. I wish we were doing better. Hopefully you're copying my 1500 watts a little bit better up that way. Hi. Have a tree and we'll shoot it back to Rich and let you guys go. KO6HS 73. Over to you, Rich. KD6SW, K6MYC.
Okay, well, 73, KD6 sopping wet, ready.
Okay, KD6 sopping wet. Looks like you are. You got some rain up there. I just got the tail end of that. You started to come up out of the noise again. So it's just down at the moment. I'm sure that's what it is. It's just down at the moment, and it doesn't want to come back for us here. 7373, and we'll see you Sunday. I'll look for you on 432, but I'm not crossing my fingers. Hi. KD6SW, KO6HS, K6MYC, clear and going to Nevada. 73.
73. Now you're coming up.
Yeah, no, you're good, John. Okay, I guess Jeff is in and out with his location thing. He came in quite good that second time. Anyway, thanks, John. 73s, we'll see you on 432 tomorrow. KR6MR in the group, K6MYC. Okay, Nevada. Hey, I did not get 249 written down, so I'm going to wait for you this time. I heard you in there on CW, but I was busy and I forgot to write it down. So go ahead, Richard. KD6BQ, Mossa Valley, Nevada, K6MYC. Uh-oh. Well, I don't hear him in there now. Maybe he couldn't stick around. How about you, Daniel? KE7UQL, K6MYC, over. Okay, KE7UQL and a very strong CW KD6BQ. Good evening, Richard. You're loud here, so I don't know why you went to CW. You're way stronger than Daniel, and I copied Daniel right through you there, over.
Yeah, well, you're going up and down, and I didn't hear you call the first time. I just heard you when you said, I guess he's not here.
Yeah, well, you didn't come back.
Yeah, that's because I didn't hear you there. K6MYC, KD6BQ, number 249, and sorry, I'll pass it back over to you, Daniel.
Over to you, Daniel.
Okay, Roger. Hello there, Mike. KD7UQL here. Still waiting on a transverter, over.
Oh, you got your transverter. Well, very good. How many watts? Is this a 35 watter?
Negative. It's not here yet. It's being assembled in Florida. 25 watts, but many more features, over.
Okay, very good. I remember you say it was in Florida. I thought might have gotten there already. Very good. Well, we're anxiously waiting that. What's wrong with the old rig other than the fact that it drifts, over?
Poor receive, very poor receive. The fan runs constantly, over.
Okay. How much power have you been running on 1296? What's your normal power?
25, but the new one has the sequencer, so we'll find an amplifier and the preamp for it. I'll be doing really good, over.
Okay. Well, you should be, you probably don't have to worry too much about the receive, but it would be good to hear as good as you can. I hear you pretty well sometimes, but 1296, as we know, is pretty flaky. Anyway, good to hear you here. Let's see if Ken's copying you. Ken, you hearing Daniel and Richard?
Oh, yeah, I heard them both. Yeah, Richard was way up there on S9 last time that he came through. First time he was about an S8, so he's doing fine. And good evening to you too, Daniel. WA60IB, Northern Clovis.
Yeah, Ken's 10 over.
WA60IB and 7VAZ.
And
7VAZ, boy, that's the loudest I've ever heard you.
I've got you at over at S9 here.
793, right?
Yeah, right. And you're an S5, S6 here. I've never heard you that loud. So interesting. We got a nice up creep there. So great to hear you.
Great to hear you too. Thanks for the contact. Bozo 1193. Over.
Got your 1193, Eric. Thank you.
For official contact there. Okay, very good. Yeah, both of them are real loud tonight. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, I doubled with you. I said we got you all okay, Eric. Thanks for 1193, and you're very loud here as well. Over.
K6MYC from N7VAZ. Thanks. You're doing well right now. Nice peak. 73.
Yeah, well, I'd probably be louder if I pointed at you like this. This should even be better. Anyway, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in, and will we see you on 432 tomorrow?
I'll see if I can give that a try. I don't hear very well on 432.
Yeah, okay. Well, maybe you can relay through Richard. Richard hears okay, and he does pretty good with his 8 watts, so it's amazing what we can hear down this way. Thank you, Eric. And, Bob, are you doing any good? Go ahead.
Yeah, I hear Daniel just barely. Hearing Richard very good, and not hearing Eric. KM6SR.
KM6SRR. Good to hear you, Rob.
Yeah, Daniel, you're very low, just above the noise, but I got a copy on you. Thanks for being there. How you doing there, Richard?
Yeah, good evening, Rob, KM6SR, KD6BQ, and Mike, also give a listen for Bozo 768, W7 Delta Alpha India. He might be listening. He has a 3-element beam up.
Okay, give me his call again, W7DEI.
Yeah, Whiskey 7 Delta Alpha India. His old call was Willie Baker 6 Delta Alpha India, and his Bozo number is 768.
Okay, well, I'm going to log him in since you've heard him on frequency tonight, have you? There you are. W6DAI, or DEI. No, that's not right. DAI, I guess. Try it again. K6MYC. Bozo, over.
Okay, K6MYC. Very much.
Okay, at the moment you're not quite Q5, you're about Q3. And why don't you do this? I heard the Bozo number all okay, but give me your call sign so I can hear it from your lips, over.
Repeat the call sign, Greg. Roger, repeat your call sign.
Just can't pull it out, Richard.
Yeah, Whiskey 7 Delta Alpha India.
W7, yeah, W7DAI. Got it. You got that, Rob?
Yep, I'm hearing him too there. That's Greg up there. How you doing, Greg? W7DAI KM6 SRR.
Back to you, Rob.
Yeah, he dropped down below my noise level there, so I heard him in there, but I couldn't tell what he was saying.
Ask him what he's running. I got the 3-element. How high is the 3-element, and what kind of power does he have, Richard, over?
Yeah, he's running a Yaesu, 847, and so probably about 50 watts is my guess, and the antenna's probably up about, 18 to 20 feet, over.
Okay, well, yeah, 50 watts and 3-element. If there's a bigger antenna, it wouldn't be any problem. If you had a 9-element up there, we'd be gangbusters. We're copying you, Greg, but not very Q5 here, and you're just on the fringe. You're just on the fringe. Is he in DMO9, Richard?
Roger, Roger. He's actually in Carson City.
Oh, in Carson City, pretty close to Daniel. Well, I might be able to move the antenna over toward Daniel then. Have him make another transmission. Greg, make another transmission. I'll move the antenna more toward where you are in Carson City. Over, Greg.
You got to give him some chatter, so he's trying to point the beam to you.
He's almost Q5, but he's got very poor audio, Richard. Maybe you can help him with the audio. He's got no highs at all. So there's no real huge amount of intelligibility there. I can hear every syllable, but I can't get the words out of it. And I'm sure the other guys are having similar problems. And he's also got some mobile flutter on him, or he's not mobile, but it sounds like flutter. And it's not helping. But most of the problem is no highs, over.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. We'll pass that on if he didn't hear it. And sounds okay here, but yeah, maybe a little low. But I think a lot of it's also some kind of propagation distortion.
That may be. I heard him one transmission pretty well for about 4 or 5 words. So I guess it can be good if we get a peak. I think he'd do well if he could get the antenna higher. Ask him if there's any chance of doubling the height.
I I doubt he can double the height, but he has bigger antennas in the garage.
Okay, that'll be helpful. That'll make a huge difference. Thank you for checking in, Greg, and we'll listen for you again. I'm running 1,500 watts here to a 19-element Yagi at 105 feet. So that's what we're using on this end. And Ken is running a big station there with a kilowatt. All the stations here that you're hearing are running kilowatts. Over to you, Ken.
Yeah, he's only about a Q3 to me, so I'm catching about 80%. So, good evening there, WA60IB, Northern Clovis, Delta Mike 06.
I did not hear him come back, Richard.
Hello to you.
Oh, there he is. I don't hear him now, Richard.
Yeah, you're down a bit right now, Mike. And Daniel's east of, is pretty far east of where Greg is located, so you're probably better off just pointing more towards the north.
Well, I have to go quite a ways to the east for Daniel, over.
Yeah, but Daniel's quite a ways to the east of Carson City.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm only moving things about 10 or 12 degrees here. I did go back and forth, but I couldn't get a defined peak on him, over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, it'll probably be a little better if it gets a little more antenna up. And I was using your beam headings on the live stream and listening for your signal, trying to. It wasn't as noticeable tonight, but some nights you're much stronger at different beam headings than you were when you're pointing right at us. But I figured I could use your beam headings and your signal strength and plot a side lobe pattern for you.
Well, it's not a side lobe thing, it's bounces. And it's also propagation, and you get different slots in the hills, and you get propagation through one slot that doesn't work on the other one, and then 2 minutes later it's going through the other hole, over.
Okay, well, I figured if I paid attention and write this down for several weeks, we might actually maybe learn something about the path. So you're back up again now.
Yeah, we could, but I see you go all over the place. I go from 350 to plus 10, so I can get you in a peak anywhere between a 20-degree variation on any given time, over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just thought it'd be a fun experiment to play with. You're up right now, so probably Eric's hearing you again.
And I'm pointed right at due north.
Everybody doubled.
Yeah, you're 10 over here now. WA60IB.
Yeah, you're good and loud here too, Ken.
Yeah, Richard, you're very loud here too, KM6SRR. Mike, I point to Eric to pick up Greg, and it works best.
Yeah, Eric, do you copy Rob?
No, I don't have Rob here.
Was that Greg or Eric?
That was Eric. So you're back down again, Mike. You were hitting almost 20 over, so Eric was hearing you good. Now you drop back down again.
Yeah, and is all over tonight. Heavy QSB, no question about it. All right. Listen, guys, 73s. Nice to have Greg in here. Wish we could get Larry back on. Have you heard anything positive from Larry, Richard?
Roger. Sorry, I forgot to report on that. I got him on the telephone this evening, and he's doing fine. He just his antennas are all screwed up, so he's kind of discouraged. He's going to wait until springtime when it warms up, get his antennas fixed, because he said he just can't hear anything.
Okay. Very good. Well, thanks for the feedback on that. At least he's in good shape there, so thanks, Richard. Thank you, Daniel. 73s, Greg, 73s, Eric, 73s. We'll see you guys on Sunday night, hopefully. Tomorrow night for you, Richard, and Daniel.
Dip.
It did.
7-3, that's
7-3, Eric.
KE7 UQL 73.
Oh, you're blowing my ears off here, Daniel.
7-3, Daniel.
Good night, Rob.
Good night, Daniel.
Good night, Ken.
All right, we're going to go back. Let's see. We might go back to the Bay Area briefly, but let's go down and see if Eddie's around there.
680, Mike.
680. Let's put 680 in here.
K6MTS, how you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
What kind of tacos you having? Is it ground beef or shredded beef or chicken or what?
I don't know. I haven't seen them yet.
Is it the pre-shaped shell, or are you guys make your own?
I didn't get the question.
All right, I'll quiz you later, maybe tomorrow night. I'll quiz you about all the ingredients of the tacos you're having tonight.
Yeah, the guys up in Reno, we're competing with you, Mark.
All right, I defer to them.
You said you text me. I'll tell you what happened when I rotated toward the Bay Area. I got terrible noise, and it took you out, believe it or not. What did you say about texting me tomorrow night?
No, go ahead and talk to the guys in Reno, Mike. I'm just messing around. I'll ask about the tacos on another evening. Over.
Oh, you'll ask about the tacos on another evening. Okay. All right. Thanks much.
I'm clearing out. I'll see you guys later. Going to head back in the house. WA60IB. Good night, all.
Good night, Ken. WA6YB, KM6SR.
Yeah, good night, Ken. Thanks for popping in here. WA60IB, K6MYC, looking toward the Bay Area for late checks and mist. Late checks and mist in the Bay Area. Bay Area, 2 meters. Late checks or mist. Come now.
Go ahead, Mark. You got covered by Mike.
Say again?
Hey, Mark. Are you still there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you going to be at the meeting Friday night?
Negative, sir. Sorry.
Oh, man. All right. WA60IB. Good night, all.
7-3. Have fun. Hey, Mark, you got to bring your sweetie. It's going to be Valentine's Day, and they got a bunch of things planned for the ladies. Yeah, so I've heard. Yeah, it's not gonna work for us, but we'll have to see some pictures and skip, I guess. Yep. Okay. Go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
It's Friday, Hearts and Flower Day.
Well, Valentine's Day. I think Gwen's got real nice stuff planned for the ladies.
My day is going to be all screwed up here, so I don't know what's going on. I got to be in town for an eye exam and some other stuff, so let's not count on anything. If I'm there, I'm there.
Okay. Well, Judy might like it.
Judy's in a funk right now.
Okay. Let's see. You want to see what you got in the Bay Area?
I didn't hear anybody. Bay Area, Bozo Net. Last time, late checks are missed. Over. Nothing heard. Let's go toward Eddie.
Okay. Eddie, KE6BK, are you on tonight for the 2-meter Bozo Net? KM6SR with K6MYC. Standing by. Eddie, KE6BK, KM6SR.
Anybody else? W6PYP, KE6BK. Anybody else down south? KB6RQU. Anybody anywhere? K6MYC. Last check for Bozo Net, 2 meters. Quiet. Give me a count, Rob, and I'll go in and try to get some dinner.
Okay, count 42.
You probably got a good count there. I got full sheet here too. I'll if there's any question, I'll have Judy send it to you. 73 guys, K6MYC, Bozo 47, and Delta Mike 07, Delta Bravo, closing the 2-meter Bozo Net and going to get some dinner on the 11th of February 2026. Good night, all.
Good night, Mike. K6US.
Good night, Aaron.
Good night, Mike. K6MYC, KM6SR, 73.
73, Rob, and your telephone service.
Okay, no problem.